say all praises be to the Creator, all power to His people. In the name of Yahshua, the Black Revolutionary Messiah, I greet you, my brothers and sisters, in the spirit of truth and the words of peace. Shalom Aleichem. Giving a special salute to the Black Messiahs. Our motto is stop waiting for a Savior and be one. Stop waiting for a Savior and be one. Not going to be long this morning, but I want to touch on something real quick. And this is coming from part of the Black Messiah lessons. You know, the Black Messiah lessons are the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verses 1 through 4. But I want to start at Isaiah 61, beginning with verse 4. And they shall build the old ways. They shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and vine dressers. And you shall be named priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall you boast yourselves. Brothers and sisters, this morning, dealing with creating a new reality. Creating a new reality. I know many times we look at our communities, not only in Durham, but across the country, and be like, man, this is bad. This is bad. They killing, they using drugs, they selling drugs, they fighting in the street. This is bad, man. Our city is ruined. And many a times we get so frustrated that we don't know what to do. We get on Facebook and we complain. We see people at the grocery store and we talk about how bad Durham is, or whatever city you may be in, how bad it is. But we never seem to come up with a solution. We never seem to come up with a solution. Seems like all we do is whine and complain. So the message this morning, brothers and sisters, is creating a new reality. How can we expect our people to stop fighting each other, stop shooting each other, stop selling drugs to each other if we do not create an alternative reality? We have to create an alternative reality. Many of the young brothers and sisters, they don't know what a peaceful community looks like. They never seen it, never heard of it. As much as my generation and older like to talk about a time when we could go outside and play, didn't have to worry about it. Some people say they had to be home when the street light came on, be out all day playing at the basketball court or riding your bike. This generation over the last 20 years, that's not part of their reality. They don't know what it feels like to go to bed at night. Many of them, in Durham especially, don't know what it feels like to go to bed at night and not hearing big guns firing. I'm not talking about little guns. I'm talking about big guns going off at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We have to create a better reality, a different reality. If we don't create a different reality, things will be the same. And we'll be talking about this same problem or these same problems, the same condition 20 years from now. So what are you talking about, brother? What's the solution? In every city, those of us in our right minds must carve out a space. Must carve out a space. It might be in a neighborhood. It might be in a park where we gather. We bring our families. And the men in the community ensure their safety. It's getting hot. Might be 90 degrees in Durham this week before it's over. We have to create a better reality. What is stopping us from declaring Forest Hill Park, Northgate Park, or Black Wall Street Park downtown? What's stopping us from gathering there maybe on Sunday afternoons and declaring that Little Africa? And declaring that Little Africa. What's stopping us from 4 or 5 families getting together and gathering in a section of the park, bringing our blankets, bringing our drums, have poets recite poems, spoken word. Those who can sing, have them sing, and just have a good time being black. Ain't nothing stopping us but us. Our Latino brothers and sisters, every Sunday, you can see them in the park with their families playing soccer. Nobody asks for permission. They just do it. Black people are the only people that feel like we have to ask for permission to gather. Everybody else, they just do it. A public space is a public space. The only place we're gathered is on the basketball court. The only thing we think we have any type of ownership over is a basketball court. No, the whole thing is public. The whole thing is public. So I suggest, as it gets hot, this spring and summer, let's pick one park in Durham. Northgate, Forest Hills. Now you know that we were for years gathering on Wednesday evenings at Black Wall Street. And that's an option as well. But let's designate one part of a park in Durham and call that Little Africa. And each group get their people to gather there for the greater good. For the greater good of the community. Because what will happen is, when the young folks see us, that we have created another reality where they can feel safe, just enjoy being around black people once a week or in the evenings. Might be something going on every night when it's warm. Someplace we can gather and feel safe. So when the young people walk by and they hear the spoken word, they hear the drums, they hear the singing, they hear the laughing and the joy, they'll be compelled to say, hey, I want to be part of that. I didn't know black people could get together and not be shooting and cussing and getting high and drinking. We have to create another reality. No one is stopping us but us. No one is stopping us but us. And when we create this reality, brothers and sisters, as Isaiah chapter 61, verse 4 says, they shall build the old ways, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. As always, we leave you with the Black Messiah motto: stop waiting for a Savior and be one. Shalom.